Hi everyone, I'm Rene.
And I'm Ali. We're co-founders of AO Labs. We're building AI that learns like humans do. Because let's be real, deep learning needs way too much training data and electricity. Humans do it way cheaper and more reliably. In fact, that's what we saw a couple of weeks ago with DeepSeek.
Yeah, I changed the narrative for good. We collectively realized that OpenAI has been lying to us, trying to page this ASI narrative.
It's been all about scale, scale, scale. We just need more money, more money. Maybe we need $500 billion or something.
Yeah, and I mean also regulatory capture. Before it was safety, now it's GPUs. Everything is complicated for them.
And DeepSeek showed that you can do so much with much less. And they did it using large scale reinforcement learning, right? They built R1, this amazing model that can reason in some way.
And I mean, they built it for 6 million. That's so different, right? Instead of putting more money to buy scale, just think, make it different. Use your humanity for that.
So we've taken a very deep look at what DeepSeek has done, and we're very impressed by how they did it all open source, right? So in that tradition, there's actually two things they haven't open sourced yet.
And just before we say that, open source, we are an open source company. We deeply believe in that. Knowledge should be shared, right? Open source is how you create a moat. It's not the other way around. Being closed doesn't help you in this day and age. So tonight we're launching something different. We're calling it OpenReason.
And it's an effort to rebuild the data pipelines and generation scripts that were used to train R1. Specifically, we need to rebuild the reward models that were used to reward R1 and the scripts that were used to prompt an LLM to generate chain of thought data that R1 was trained on as well. We don't have that code and we don't have that data. So let's do it.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing it in the open collectively, and we want to invite every one of you to help us do it. So Ali, do you want to take us over to the repo?
Yeah, let me share my screen real quick. We got this started with a very simple repo where we've laid out our thinking and you can dig deeper. Here's the OpenReason repo, following the MIT license, just like our friends at DeepSeek. And specifically here, we talk about everything we said in this video in more detail so you can take a look, but here's a quick diagram to share. This is how DeepSeek was built. Sorry, this was how DeepSeek built R1. All of the components in a green box are the components we're going to be building at the OpenReason effort. Specifically the chain of thought data that was used to fine-tune R1 and the reward and consistency models that were used to train it even further. We can do all of this in the open, and it's all for the better because reasoning, after all, is a fluid quality, right? What is reasoning if you're not self-correcting or learning again? We can't retrain LLMs, so might as well just have the most up-to-date reasoning data out there.
Yeah, and let's dare to challenge the narrative. We in AO Labs believe in separate odd. That's a saying, is there to use your own reasoning. That's what we're proposing. So please join us. We're going to be sharing the report, Discord. This is going to be an open effort. We're going to be reaching out to some potential partners.
Yeah, we'll be putting up issues as well and maybe some bounties for this repo to really get it started.
Yeah, for all of you that are in our community, you know that we've been doing bounties. For all those that don't really know us, we like to do things differently. We're doing research, engineering, science in a new light. So please join us.
Thank you so much. See you on the other side.